Music is often described as the universal language, a language that even the most unlikely seeming performers can master if given the right instruments. Tracy Smith has proof.
Toby, read that last sentence again.
All right. Toby was very reclusive. He liked to be by himself.
In his own world.
Yes.
Toby Lakes has autism, and he's blind in one eye. His dad, Carl Olufemi, figured he would always struggle to communicate. But a few years ago, something changed.
It was the time he came back home and he was talking about his music. So I like Mr. Goldberg a lot. He's our music teacher.
Okay.
Mr. Goldberg is Adam Goldberg,
You hear how I'm accenting the first one?
a classical pianist who teaches music at PS 177 in Queens, New York.
We do music as a feeling, okay? It's not just playing notes. That's
Like
part of
Toby,
it.
all
It's
of
not
the
just
students in this
being
school
anxious,
have
kind of
serious learning disabilities. And for most of his 20-plus years teaching here, Goldberg struggled to break through.
a lack of ability even just to be able to sustain a beat, motor skill issues where they can't really hold an instrument.
He was stumped until a friend suggested an instrument that almost anyone can play, an iPad. The strum of a guitar string, the press of a synthesizer key. Now all done on a screen, thanks to hundreds of music apps.
The first thing I noticed was that there would be focus.
Just to focus was a major achievement.
Yes, absolutely. 1, 2, ready, and.
So Goldberg applied for a grant to buy 8 iPads and used them to form the PS 177 iPad Band.
Was there a moment when you realized this is working?
Oh yeah, pretty much right away. I already kind of knew that even if it wasn't as awesome as I had hoped in my head, that it was still going to be really good. My students kind of surpassed my version of awesomeness into something even beyond that. Good.
When I saw them interact with each other, I said, oh, wow, it's more than just the music.
Kathy Poza is the school principal.
The social skills they've gotten out of it is unbelievable. Their self-esteem has risen to a new height. They hold their heads up high.
The iPad was that window in?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt. In fact, one of them never spoke before, and the iPad has produced speech now from him.
Jason?
I am
How old are you,
20 years old.
That's Jason Houghton, who didn't talk before joining the band. He now sings the lead solo in a song he helped write called Being Me.
One of his speech teachers, she heard him sing Being Me, and she came to me and said, how did he do that? He can't talk. How does he sing like that?
Truth is, music has helped each of them discover their voice.
How does it make you feel getting up there?
It feels great, like I'm a rock star.
Then there's Toby.
We are phenomenal, talented, and we play beautifully.
First time, we couldn't believe what we saw. To see him on that stage with his band, playing and really enjoying himself, yeah, we cried, but cried of joy.
Were you surprised when you heard about the success of PS 177's iPad Band?
No, not at all. I think it makes perfect sense.
Purdue University professor Oliver Wendt specializes in speech therapy for children with autism and other disabilities. He's conducting a study on how iPads and other tablet computers might help them communicate.
For a lot of kids with intellectual disabilities, especially autism, hearing things is more difficult than seeing things?
Yes. The visual format and structure of the iPad makes it much easier for the child to focus in on what you want to teach or what you want to communicate, because that visual representation stays there for as long as their brains need to process and add meaning to that particular stimuli.
I hit the ice.
David Bowden didn't speak from ages 2 to 8, but with the help of the iPad, he's talking now. A lot.
Oh, boy.
Diane and Steve Bowden are his parents.
When he was 4, 5, 6 years old, I never thought I would ever say, David, would you just be quiet? You know, but now, I mean, he sings, he's laughing, and there's times I'm like, shh. Never thought that I would have that day.
Try again, and 1.
The PS 177 band practiced all semester to get ready for their first chance to go on the road and showcase their newfound skills for the Department of Education in Washington, D.C.
You talk about how proud they are of themselves. How proud are you of them?
Oh, I don't know. I have to take a break now because I'm going to get emotional. I've seen how far they've come. I see what's in their heart, you know. Musically speaking, I see what's there, and I can hear it.
And we'll ring the bells when you come back. Gonna beat the drums when you come back home. Gonna ring the bells when you come back.
Everyone here got a star turn.
Shining bright inside of me. There's a light you may not see.
And Toby Lakes brought down the house with his part in Nessun Dorma. Now Toby's parents see a future they'd never even dared to dream.
Now, I feel Toby can independently live on his own.
Did you think that before?
No, I mean, we believe we had to be there for him forever. But now, we don't have that belief. We believe that Toby can actually go out and have a real life, a good life.
We are incredible.